Imagine slicing off Scotland, plucking it up and plonking it all on top of the Himalayas. Strip away every tree, every village, every road, and then scatter it with golden marmots, soaring eagles, snow leopards, Tibetan wolves, endangered Himalayan brown bears, and a smattering of Pakistani tourists. And yep, that is pretty much what Pakistan's Deosai National Park looks and feels like. The resemblance ends there, though. The men here don't wear kilts. They're dressed in their traditional shalwar kameez. And instead of stopping for a pint, we stop off for cups of chai. This extraordinary national park, currently waiting with bated breath for its UNESCO nod, sits on one of the highest plateaus in the world. In fact, I believe it's arguably the second highest. Covers nearly 3,000 square kilometers. That's something like 400,000 football pitches of pure high-altitude wilderness. Everything you can see, as far as I can see, is at least 4 kilometers above sea level. Wait, are those the sound of bagpipes I hear? Love it. And this was how I was entertained for the next 11 hours as we bumped, bounced, jolted, lurched, rattled, rocked, swayed, shuddered, and occasionally went airborne on our way into the heart of Deosai National Park in Pakistan's Gilgit-Baltistan region. And all the way back again. It took around 5.5 hours to reach Sheosar Lake at the heart of the park, an 80-kilometer drive, a bone-rattling drive made infinitely more enjoyable by the not-so dulcet tones of my guide, Insta-fame boy Kazim and his cousin Mooney Pie, both of whom serenaded me for much of the journey. And every hour or so, or about 15 to 20 kilometers, that's how slow we went, we stopped off for a loo, a hot cup of tea, and a social break. I'm feeling a little bit lightheaded. Hi, hello. And it's definitely cold, so the jacket's come out. First time I've been cold since I got here. But yeah, this is it. This is nearly the top plateau of the world, number 2. This is the rest stop.
Market tea for you.
Yes, coming. Chai time. Not sweet, thank God. At each rest stop, I was genuinely impressed and most convenienced. All 5 stops had clean toilets, no litter lying about, and the entire park had bins that were clearly emptied frequently. Good job, everyone. Coming. Give me a minute. Look at that. Never, ever, ever expected to see this in Pakistan. It's just bloody glorious. There you go. And of course, we had to take dance breaks. And in between, I keep my eagle eyes out for rare Himalayan brown bears and, fingers crossed, more common golden marmots. Oh my God, I want to see one. Okay, keep an eye out. Are they hard to find? Spoiler alert. No, they're not. We saw 5. Hello, little cutie.
Your best friend is come.
Hi. Hello. They don't attack, do they? Oh, no, don't worry. I'm not going to bite you. I'm nice. They were cute, but after my second or third marmot, I was ready to get excited about something else. And there is much to be excited about. Deosai sits at an average elevation of more than 4,100 meters. Average, mind you. Its highest point is over 5,000 meters. This means that for 8 months of the year, this is an absolute no man's land, as snow swallows the entire landscape, and only the toughest of animals survive. I'm here just as the park opens again for the year, a short window when apparently soon an explosion of alpine wildflowers and wildlife will be in a full-on riot as everyone races to feed, to breed, and I suppose to prepare for another epic Himalayan winter. Sometimes nature calls, sometimes hunger calls, but this time it was a much higher calling, and at the next pit stop, Mooney Pie wandered off for a beautiful private moment. Meanwhile, I was happily chaiing and chatting to some friendly folks. Chai time! After another lovely little stop, it was time to head deeper into the heart of Deosai. Finally reaching Sheosar Lake, which looks like a wee loch in the highlands. How is this Pakistan? How is this Pakistan? I can't believe this is Pakistan! How? I don't think there's breath. No. But you can see how freezing it is. Oh, it's cold. Yeah, I'm not breathing so easy. It's like 4,000 something meters now. And air's thin. Temperature's probably dropped to like 5 degrees. After yesterday, which was about 33. It's quite a gap. Quite a gap. So yeah, absolutely spectacular. But yeah, that was 5 hours to get here. Now I've got 5 whole hours to bounce our ways back. Oh my God, I don't know. I think my internal organs have been playing hide and seek. I'm a bit worried they won't find each other again. Oh, it's just been like a churning cauldron in there. But beautiful, beautiful. Love it. Bloody Pakistan. Who knew? Who knew, you cheeky little thing? You've been keeping this little secret to yourself, haven't you? Who would have thunk? With a very long drive back, we turn around, waving at families and passing jeeps filled with Pakistani tourists along the way. But of course, it was soon time to stop off for another song.
कोई तो है जो निजाम में हस्ती चला रहा है वही खुदा है दिखाई भी जो न दे नजर भी जो So Wahi Khuda hai means there is a certain energy in the world who is running all the things, this nature. These all can be done with someone. There is certain energy who is it may be called the creator. Okay, we used to this music Wahi Khuda hai, who is running the whole universe. Normally in our language we called it hamd. It is the what we call is the praise for the Allah Almighty.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a happy car. And that's how we passed the hours, bouncing and singing and gazing around us with utter awe. The immense wind-swept landscape, which makes you feel as though you're far, far from home and quite insignificant when compared to the passage of time these mountains have formed through, sprawls out to the horizon where it's ringed by distant peaks. While these mountains look not terribly impressive, being at just above eye level, they are in fact some of the world's greatest mountains, towering 7,000, 8,000 meters more. It's hard to wrap your head around the sheer scale of it all. Just on the plane we are on, we are higher in elevation than nearly every single ski resort in Europe. And that's why Deosai National Park is known locally as a land of giants. Despite the bone-rattling journey, I'd do it again in a heartbeat, preferably with slightly better suspension and a pre-booked chiropractor's appointment. I have no idea how I mustered the energy, but after a quick shower at the hotel in Skardu, we met up for supper with Jojo, my guide from Lahore, who so kindly gave me a much-needed massage. Bliss, bliss, bliss. Thank you, Jojo. Thank you, Kazim. And Mooney
She will
Pie.
break your spinal cord too.